The next part of the task 5 is about tool evaluation. We should speak how the application was developed and what are the techniques that are used as a part of development and testing the application. See, it was clearly mentioned in the starting of your document, that allocated document, that we are supposed to use WinForms and C# for the development of the application. The strategy that we use is model view pattern. Usually model view control, that is the older concept. Now we are like we mostly use model view patterns, MVP, we call it MVP model, okay, and MVP approach. So the approach is MVP, like whatever the functionality that we create, it will have a model and view and pattern, okay. So this is the approach that we use. Then the framework is the entity framework. So you can search for these terms. These are the nouns, right? These are the keywords that you can use and search what is entity framework, how it will be used, what is model view pattern, and what exactly does it mean. And so the other one is by using those keywords, you can get some information and you can rewrite, mentioning that this method is used for some XYZ purpose. Like this is how we use this method. In that way, you can explain it. And the last one is the link query. Link query is used to usually if we are using SQL database, what we do, we try to extract data by using SQL queries. Whereas if you use link query, it can be used to access information from different types of databases. For example, when you use a link query, you can extract data from XML, and when you use same query, you can extract data from SQL. Okay, XML is a document, like normal document that contains data, simple XML standards using XML schema. SQL is a different one. So like a database tool using which we create database in separate software, and we try to link it with the application. So when we are using, these are two different things, right? To access these two information from these two things. So if you are using XML, you use different methods, different approaches to access data. And when you are using SQL, you will be using different pattern, different style of queries to access data. But when you use link query, it is a common query that you write, using which you can access data or you can create data. Okay, so link query is the next one. You can speak about all these things. And testing purpose, you will be using unit testing that is present on the Visual Studio itself.